Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Kevin, and this is gonna be my first time making a YouTube video, man, showing myself and everything. I never used to want to do this, you know what I'm saying, but I have so many things to talk about, topics and stuff. It's first time showing my face like this. But sometimes, always in life you have to get out your comfort zone to grow. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just gonna stay on topic today, man. I'm gonna talk about the 9 to 5 job. You know what I'm saying? And these 9 to 5 jobs, they don't want to pay you enough, to sustain life. It's like you trapped in a hamster wheel. You know, they don't pay you enough to survive. Some people are barely making. Some people have like 2 and 3 jobs just to make it, and that's not how to live, man. And you got to do this for the rest of your life, and it's kind of miserable. You see a lot of people be miserable and stuff, working all these jobs, and you still miserable. You still can't make it. You still have barely enough to pay your rent and things like that. The inflation, it's increasing, man. The prices going high. Everything, food, everything, bills and stuff like that, rent. And these jobs are not paying enough. The only thing that's not going up is your pay, man. These raises. But if these jobs give you a raise, they don't give you much of a raise, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they give you 50 cent raise, 75 cent raise. That's not gonna help much, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I've been at a job for 18 years, man. And when I first started out, oh man, I started out in January 2005. It was on around Martin Luther King Day. Man, the minimum wage was crazy, man. It was like I was like making like $5.25 an hour. I guess it's around that range. $5 an hour, that's kind of crappy little minimum wage, man. This is it's not to laugh at, but dang, $5 an hour, that's not enough. I was getting paid $5 an hour, and then you got to do all this work. You know what I'm saying? At the job I had to drive a truck back and forth to a nursing home, deliver food and stuff like that. And man, $5 an hour, that wasn't much. But I was so naive at the time, man, so I just kept the job, all that work you had to do. And you know what I'm saying? But these jobs don't want to pay. They pay a little, so little just to do a lot of work. They expect you to go the extra mile. They expect you to do all this work, but they're not increasing the pay. You know what I'm saying? So I had work at the job like 2, 3, 4 different positions, sometimes 5. And you're still getting paid the same way, the same rate. I did different positions, no increase in pay and nothing. You know what I'm saying? I used to work at the nurse home, by the way, so I think I mentioned that. But yeah, I had to serve food, wash dishes and stuff like that, and and it's crazy, man. And all that work you do, it's no appreciation, not much appreciation. They don't appreciate at least the people in the kitchen. Of course, the CNAs have to get appreciated, because, but yeah, they appreciate CNAs, nurses. I mean, yeah, they're important, very important. But the nurses and people like that, they appreciate them. But when it comes to kitchen workers and other things, nah, not as much appreciation, man. But the kitchen is more important. The kitchen is one of the most important positions in the nursing home to think about, because the residents have to get their food. They have to get something to drink, everything, man. They have to get fed and stuff. And we was the least looked down on and everything. But but I did left the job in August of last year, because just getting tired of it, man. I've been there for like 18 years, man. And I've been there for 18 years, man. I just got tired because, it's not helping me to grow. Yes, I did learn some things at the job. I did, man. But sometimes the 9 to 5 grind, I don't want to trade my time in for money for the rest of my life. I want to do something for myself. And that's the way to go. Because these days, these jobs not keeping up with the pay. Not, the inflation and stuff. They pay so little. And you see people struggling, struggling to make ends meet. They got families. They struggling to feed their families. They struggling to do everything, man. It's just sad, man. And you know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on in this world. It's not just happening in the United States. It's happening in a lot of places. But some places could be cheaper than others. But the United States is ridiculous, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to things like that. Man, Yeah, I held this job down for years. It's something in my soul. It's telling me the time to go. I don't want to go back there, man. To be honest, I don't want to go back to the job. I would rather do something else than to go back there. But these days, I'm trying to do something online, trying to do something for myself. You know what I'm saying? And then when you work at a 9 to 5 job, you gotta deal with some of these workers. Some of these workers are lazy, and some of these workers don't want to pull their weight around. It seems like you doing all the work, but you both, all the workers are getting paid the same rate. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter whether you work hard or not. You still getting paid the same wage and stuff. So you busting down a company that don't care nothing about you, man. You can get sick or something can happen to you for God forbid that something happen to you like death or something like that. And in that mind, they already thinking about a replacement. They're just gonna replace you, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought like working hard is like, you know what I'm saying, working hard that they'll appreciate you more. But that's not the case, man. In this case, hard work doesn't pay off all the time. Your hard work is paying off, but it's paying off to work for another person, man. You know what I'm saying? Your hard work is going to another person. It's not going to you. You're working hard for the CEO and them. They the ones getting the money. You're not getting nothing but a little scrappy little pay. You know what I'm saying? Scrappy pay, man. Just little peanut paychecks and stuff like that. Yeah. All that work, all the hard work is going to them. And you helping build another man's company. You helping build their company. But you're not helping yourself. See, the CEO of the company, they building their generation wealth for their generation. You just there to work. You just their corporate slave. You know what I'm saying? You're not working for yourself there. You're working, then you got to go to the job. You know what I'm saying? You got to abide by what time to go in, what time you should get off, and stuff like that. They tell you what to do. There's a lot of work that at the job I didn't want to do. I hated some of that work, man. And then the co-workers, oh man, some of the co-workers think they the boss, and you got some work snitches at the job. And some of these work snitches sometimes think they can get a reward if they snitch on people, but that's not the case. Because I seen some work snitches, I seen some people like to tell stuff got fired. It doesn't matter whether you do that or not. You can't be loyal to these people, man. It doesn't matter. Because that job will fire you in a heartbeat. They will get rid of you. If they have to lay you off, if something happened to you, if they have to lay you off or something like that, they're going to do it. It doesn't matter, man. You can be at the job for 10, 20, 30 years. And they can still lay you off. And they can still fire you. Just like that, man. Just in the snap of the finger. But yet they want you to put your 2 week nose in for them. But they can just fire you very instantly. You know what I'm saying? So in this case, I had to put a month notice. The reason why I put a notice so I can get my paid time off money. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I put a notice in. If I was just quit that job, I wouldn't get nothing. The company keeps your money. I don't want that. So, but anyways, man, these days you have to do your own thing. You got to have some kind of passive income going in, to survive. If you have to work the job, you have to do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, these days you got to have something on the side, man. Some kind of passive income. But as I always saying, you know what I'm saying? If you can't make money in your sleep, you'll never get rich. You'll never prosper. But we really, everybody on this earth has a purpose. Everybody. But we so tied, a lot of people so tied to a job that nobody never ever finds out their purpose, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the jobs take your purpose away. You're working for another man. The man think he has a purpose for you. You think you can do, and these people think they can do this position, man. But as always been said, it's something in you that wants to. You'll never be fulfilled if you don't find your purpose. You can work as many jobs as you want to, man, but you'll never fulfill your purpose, man. Because you want to make money for future generations, generation wealth and stuff like that. And it's crazy. Jobs take that away. You can't make no generation wealth by working at a 9 to 5 job. Nobody has done anything revolutionary out their way working at a job. Nobody, not that I know, nobody ever got rich working at a 9 to 5 job. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? The CEOs and them, they the ones making all the money. You way down the ladder, making little scraps to pay every 2-3 weeks. The amount of money I made every 2 weeks, that's how a lot, to be honest with you, when I was working at the job, I was making $100 paychecks. Sometimes $200 or $300 every 2 weeks. And it's $400 every 2 weeks. As time goes out, I got a little bit increased, but some of that money you can make, some people can make that in a day. You know what I'm saying? Or in a week. I'll make it every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these jobs don't want to pay anything, man. It's like you're on a hamster wheel. It goes round and round and round. You know what I'm saying? In these schools, you know what I'm saying? You go to school and stuff, they don't teach you how to be an entrepreneur. The only thing they teach you is how to work for another man. You know what I'm saying? Build his company. But the person you working for, they made it. They made it. But the question is, are you going to make it? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it. Because I want to build wealth. And, to be honest, is it an easy road? No. You're going to have to take some kind of chances. You got to go out your comfort zone to do things, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything's not going to be easy in life, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything's not easy. You have to go through some hoops and hurdles just like anything else in life. You know what I'm saying? But you have to make it. Keep trying. It'll eventually fall into place. But, because, I want to have the ability to have wealth for future generations, man. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, these jobs don't want to pay anything. They don't pay you enough anyway because they want you to keep coming back and back. They pay you little and little and little compared to what the CEO and them making, man. They pay you little and little, so you keep coming back and back and back and back. That's how the system is designed to be. You'll never achieve true wealth in the system like this, man. You can't. It's not designed for you to be doing that. Designed for you to keep coming back and making a little pay. You barely making it. You can barely pay rent. You can barely pay all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? You making little scraps of money, being miserable and stuff like that. And that's not how to live life, man. That's not the true way of living life. Because God didn't put us here to be slaving like this, man. No. You know what I'm saying? But, our purpose is bigger than the job. You got to figure out what your purpose is. That will prepare you. Not some job. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you have to work, you got to do what you have to do. There's some people that love their jobs. If you love your job, that's good. You know what I'm saying? Hooray to you. You know what I'm saying? But remember this, man, you know what I'm saying? But some people are so loyal to a company, they'll bow down to a company. Remember, yeah, you can kiss. I don't want to curse on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it a little clean. But you can kiss a company's butt, but guess what? They'll never kiss your butt back. No, they'll never do that. Not in a million years. And then they're going to fend for themselves before they fend you. If a boss get in trouble, anybody get in trouble, they're going to be for themselves. They're not going to fend for you. They're going to look out for themselves before they're going to ever look out for you. You know what I'm saying? So, you get in trouble, they ain't going down with you. I guarantee it. They're going to fall, you're going to be falling by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, look out for that part. And, yeah, and then, yeah, you got some workers they like to gossip and everything, talk about you. And sometimes the boss will talk about you behind your back too with the co-workers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. But sometimes when you do that, it can get you in trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? With the job and stuff like that. It's bad enough that toxic people exist around the job. Yeah, I work with people at the job that I didn't want to work with. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of the people I hate to work with. You know what I'm saying? Because these jobs, you're in the toxic environment, and you have to do all the work. while they sit around. And, you know, it's not fun. And then you come home hurting and mad and complaining and stuff. And sometimes some of these supervisors don't do anything about it. That's the sad part about it. But you know, some supervisors don't care. Sometimes the lazy ones get all the glory. And while the hard-working people have to suffer, then the ones who work hard, sometimes they'll put more work on them, you know, and it's crazy. Then you're doing all this work, but the pay's not increasing, you know, and it's very sad and stuff like that, you know. Well, look, that's the world we live in. Unless you can try to do your own thing, you know, our purpose is you gotta find your purpose, man. Every single person again on this world has a purpose. You know, it's not the slave. It's something in everybody what the world needs. You know, the world needs leaders. The world needs every little bit of everything that what the world needs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say. But you can't find your purpose by working for somebody else. No, you can't. That's not your true purpose. But anyways, man, you know, this is my first time making this YouTube video. I'm trying to get out my comfort zone more. So, just bear with me. I'm going to still make some more YouTube videos, you know. But this is my first one I'm showing myself. And, but yeah, you know, I want to make it. I want to find, you know, I'm trying to get to my purpose and stuff like that. It's a lot more to talk about. You know, I'm still making a lot more videos. So, just stay tuned. All right. Thank y'all.